Yes! And Frap starts my camera off the top right-hand corner. So, Control M for APM, D for Production tab, and here we go. So, empty can be the 300 spammer over here. Good luck. Have run. The obviously stereotypically Asian BlackDraft. No, JK lols. Lag. Not me. I guess I could talk to him, but I'm probably in the... Can I talk to all? No, I'm in the spectators queue, so I cannot actually communicate to these guys unless they decided to, you know, tune in for some map hacks. Not a useful talent to toy have. Let's watch TV here for a second. Guys and gals. Okay, yeah, anyways, I really hope that's better, and I also hope it's not me streaming this, so... I don't think so. Anyways, build orders. 3 drones. So mass droning, going to be droning up to 13. Is he going to go for 14 hatch, 14 pool, Hydra style? Not necessarily. Drone scout, drone stout. Oh, he pulled back his overlord, so we're going to see if, actually I don't think Empty knows where anything is. Did he scout that with his overlord vision? Ho! Yes. He did. So APM tab clogging things up. I do need to turn on the names tab. Yes! BlackDraft versus Empty. So just did an Empty game before, and drone harassing the worker. Just got like one little nibble off there, but apparently 45 versus 40, so SCV wins every time unless you do some goes to micros. So camping the overlord right there, very good. Should probably move it over to guard for some drops or something akin to whatever that is. I guess I'm lagging a little bit, but Rack's at the expansion, so gonna go for the greedy build, where you build your buildings down and hope they don't afraid you with Zerglings. And an early expand, not early, but what was that, 15 hatch, and 15 hatch, 15 pool. A little slow, but I guess that's not really, you know, gonna decide anything, unless you wanted super early aggression on this fast expansion. Go ahead and check out the army tab, that's the APM tab. Derp, we need to see the army tab. Go, go, army tab! No army! No army? Oh my goodness! But if we check out the income tab, we see that the Zerg is powering drones right now. Actually, that would be the production tab telling us that. 17 drones to 15 SCVs. For some reason, it seems like drones are a little bit less efficient harvestors than SCVs, but D for production. Almost done with the expansion. When your expansion is anywhere comparable to BlackDraft, massive lags for the spectators. APM definitely going crazy for Empty over here. I really hope. Let's see what Empty's doing. So we're gonna learn a few lessons from Empty right here. Oh. Better. Yes. So here's what BlackDraft can see. He's definitely got his Queen's macroing. Nope. But it does spawn with 25 energy, so it's going to pop out there. Injectify. Go, go, Queen, inject. 1 inject. And are you injecting your main hatchery? Oh, it doesn't spawn with energy? Derp. Shows how much I play Zerg. Okay, over to Empty. The Empty cam.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, and he does scroll over to the SCV without just relying on it dying. So Refinery going down at the natural. Production showing 8 Zerglings on the way with Zergling speed just started. Does have a pretty good bunker set up right there with some Marines blocking it. Actually, the Marine block, let's focus on this a little bit. When you put meaty units in front of your buildings, it not only prevents them from getting a surround here, it makes them derp up on the unit while 4 units in a bunker are shooting at it. So a little bit good if you can like do a 2 SCV shield right there. That would be super pro, but not like it's actually necessary. Switch it back over to the everyone cam. Bandlings! Not gonna sing the song. Okay, Zerglings right. Is this an all-in? No, because we still see lots of drones, but he is making mass Zerglings right now, so he has stopped droning, started Zerglinging, yeah, whatever you want to call it, and still just like 1 barracks, some more barracks, an engineering bay, and a double factory, triple factory, lol, what? You better be going like, holy crap, mass Hellions or something like that, because you cannot support well, you can barely support 2 factories if you're mixing in Hellions. But right now, here we see BlackDraft coming in over here. We're going to be checking out the vision of our friend Empty right here. Can he see the Zerglings? No, he does not know to afraid. And it's lagging again. 1 frame per second. Shenanigans up in his house. So we do see, more lag. Why does it lag when I try to scroll the screen? Here come in the Banelings! Are we going to see massive derps from Empty or BlackDraft? 1 Baneling. Yes, the Banelings do derp down the bunker. And right now, Empty looking very, very afraid. Sends out the SCVs. SCVs are being nommed by the Zerglings, and the Baneling bust is successful. Let's check out the army tab real quick. If we check out the army tab, we see 100 army for Empty. Nice! Yes, indeed, Water Emblem. Yes, it is nice. And we're gonna... Oh, look at those guys all go on a diet there, becoming Legion, walking right through that narrow opening. Should maybe have like done some... oh, he is gonna be protecting the Hellion, and the Hellion could actually like do some nice harassment. And one thing BlackDraft is not doing is not streaming in more Zerglings to pressure this. He does have a couple of Banelings. Oh, he morphs some Banelings in the back of the base, not finding any SCVs in the natural, and that Hellion is going to die. So, oh, he does explode the Baneling on a mule, but it does take 2 Banelings per mule, so not going to get anything done there. It does pick a very good moment for Empty to dirt back his SCVs, and that was pretty pro. I mean, it wasn't an all-in. If you see the income tab, we see 41 harvesters to 18. Got the damage done you needed to with the production halted Baneling attack, and I don't know, Empty looking a little bit bad. I mean, I would have GG'd. Wow. A long time ago. Freudian slip there. 6 Zerglings at the Watchtower. Not going to be afraided by the Hellion coming out here. If it checks the Watchtower, it is going to get afraided, or it could also opt for the... Yes, it is going to check the Watchtower, and no! It's a horrible, horrible surround. How many Zerglings go down? 1, 2, no Zerglings. I just, you know, like to select wolf statues in with my units. Hey, I heard you liked wolf statues, so I selected a wolf. Never mind. It doesn't work. 3 factories, so he does have the production, so he does have macro capability, but what he does not have is harvesting capability. But thankfully nothing going on here at this base, although 8 roaches being made, so this is just like a macro hatch. No drones coming up here anytime soon. Could Maynard some from the main, although it's not fully saturated there. A lot more saturation going on at the natural expansion. Does need to get this gas up, and right now BlackDraft may need to focus a little bit more on his economy. So we're going to be switching over to the player cam of BlackDraft, escaping to unselect the hatchery, and right now, yeah, he's working on his economy there, remembering to inject, no, he's not. So that's going to hinder the macro of the Zerg, which may allow Empty a little bit of an opportunity to get back in this game. So he does have his expansion, his 2-base Terran, which is going to be pretty good. The Hellions do go ahead, pre-igniter upgrade on the way. BlackDraft does get supply blocked with the loss of that Overlord, switch back to the Everyone tab. And we just see these Hellions are going to come out here and be able to derp some really good Zerglings, but the Zerglings are going to run around trying to get that surround. Could do a little bit more Hellion micro, but only wants to lose as few Hellions as possible, and does actually get both Hellions out. So that was pretty good from Empty, clicking over here and letting the AI do the rest. Casting like a boss, or a giant nuke, depending on your perspective and or generosity. So if we go check out the Harvester tab, we see that things are a little bit even. I mean, he's still 20 Harvesters behind, which is not where you want to be as Terran, but with the mules you can kind of make up for that lack of Harvesters, saving a scan, maybe seeing some burrow tactics going on. But BlackDraft does have his 3rd expansion up, and if we check the production tab, we can see he is building infestors and going for drops. So going to be going for Baneling drops, and probably not going to do too well on Metalopolis, as those bases are not facing the wide blue yonder. Wild blue. Ugh. Gosh, I hate yawning. And I definitely need some tasty wheat. So BlackDraft is remembering to do the all-important Zerg injects. A little slow on that, but pretty good for a diamond player. Empty could be muling a little bit more. He's definitely saving up these scans for, you know, a special occasion, waiting to break them out once the general arrives or something like that. BlackDraft loves to have a bunch of lings at the Watchtower. I guess he just does not want to give it up or or let it down, or run around. And anyways, 4th hatchery going up for BlackDraft. BlackDraft solidly in macro mode. If we go ahead and check out the Army tab, we see that it is... Why did I keep this APM tab on the entire time? That was incredibly unhelpful. Yeah, Army is almost comparable. I'm actually really surprised, but if we check out the production tab, let's control Army this, and we see the worker supply, definitely IMBA, but the Army supply is also IMBA as well, both in flavor of the Zerg player, although you don't want to have as many workers as you do Army. And according to Laylish, you should never, or Lalush, however you want to say it, never have more than 75 drones as a Zerg player, so it's not like you have a helpful tab to help you select these things. But we're going to go ahead, and you can't control the D tab. No! What tab should we put up there? How about we just take away the Army tab? There we go. Have not been focusing on just about anything this entire game, but seeing a 3rd base coming out for the Terran player. So after that Baneling bust, it just seems like BlackDraft's